Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's your boy Jeremy Alexander Newsom with the one, the only, the best, the greatest real life trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It is most importantly Friday. This is the last day of the free week for the trading rooms. We had an amazing week in the day trading room and the afternoon swing trading room. So in the morning room, this was our tally for the week. No holds bar, honest and transparent, 2.2 Rs in our official trades that we placed this week. Calling out the entry, calling out the stop, calling out how long we plan on being in the trade, what our goal is, what our plan is. Took 3 trades today, loss on one of them being Apple and one on the other 2. So this is the week, 2.2 Rs for the week. So if we extrapolate that over the rest of October, there's a chance we might be at right around 10 Rs for the month, which is about average. If you can do 10 Rs a month, that is the progress of a real life professional trader. So traders in the morning, day trading room, fantastic job. Loved it. Great stuff. Let's do it again next week, shall we? So let's look at the broader markets really quick. Gotta give a shout out to my buddy Dave. Dave had a 213, 212 bull put spread that expired worthless today. A little bit of a bearish engulfing pattern on the SPY. It looks more bearish than bullish, but it's still within that pattern. A lot of traders wondering about the Qs. The Qs did make a little bit of a lower low and a lower high today with a volume increase. Was also a bearish engulfing candle. We are in some Qs puts from the weekly options newsletter. So I can say this, you're not getting hosed on that trade, that's for sure. You should be down a little bit, but not tons at the close of the day. So really, next week, keep an eye out for that update. It's going to be coming out. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you must be a subscriber to be receiving that weekly options newsletter each and every week, coming out on Tuesday, showing new trades and also updating the previous trade. So over the weekend, it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens on the Qs. I got to read some notes, some testimonies, if you will, from this week. Here they are. I just jotted them down. These are some of my favorite. Dave said, if you need money for the trading rooms, cancel your cable. This is more entertaining, educational, and way fewer commercials. Received today at 12:36 p.m. That's the guy who just paid for his trading room with that one credit spread. Mr. Hancock said, best chat room, bar none. That's a fact, or at least my opinion, but I would have to agree with him. Alex actually did lock in yesterday some of the trade from the Qs because we did do a limit buy a few days ago. So the limit buy, most traders got filled at 88 cents or 89 cents approximately a few days ago, which was Wednesday morning. So earlier today or a few days ago, you could have sold yesterday for about $1. There are a few different times you could have sold for more than you bought. So obviously a very small gain, but in regards to ROI, you'd have made about 10% return. I'm still holding, but if you did trade, if you exited today for a profit, that's totally fine. And Scott, I got to give a shout out to Scott. This was an awesome trade. He goes, one day, one trade, already paid for 2 months of the real life trading floors. Folks, he's a brand new trader, never traded with me before today, took one trade and paid for 2 months. And I gotta give a shout out to my girl Garanga, who took a trade on ticker symbol UGAZ. This is a day trade. She made 3.76 R today. What? She beat me handily. Made 3.5 R, almost 4 R in one day. That was fantastic. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because she said that this little comment helped her out a lot today. And I'm going to bring up her trade and show you what she took while I'm talking about it. So notice, nice little black candle. You have some good resistance right here, and the stock gapped up above resistance. So what did she do? She looked to play this bullish, and here was the trade setup. Here's what she did. She took the entry approximately here with a stop approximately there, and she nailed 3 Rs on the trade up. So that was a really, really good trade on UGAZ. What I was mentioning earlier, and this also correlates a lot to our option trades on the Qs for this week and also additional trades in the future. What we have to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is we cannot let fear of a trade hold us back, right? Because here's the truth. The truth is, in trading, there's no reason to fear something that's absolutely certain. For example, there's no reason to fear getting thirsty and needing to drink some water. There's no reason to absolutely fear getting your electric bill every single month. There's no reason to fear that you're hungry. There's no reason to be terrified that you're going to have to sneeze or cough one day. The reason I'm bringing these random things up is because in the stock market, there are a few guarantees. There are things you can guarantee that are going to happen. If you trade actively, you can guarantee for a 100% certainty that you will lose money on some trades. There's also a guarantee that you will be wrong at times. So there's no reason to even have a fear of being wrong or losing money. Understand that both of those things are more or less mathematical certainties in your trading, that at some point you will lose on a trade and at some point you will be wrong in your analysis. So if they are absolute certainties, then why even worry about them? Why stress about them? Why focus on them? Why be afraid of them? If you know what's happening, embrace it. And that's what comes with risk mitigation. So the good news is with the weekly options newsletter on the Qs, if you did a limit buy, I had a limit buy at $1, right? Limit buy at $1 this day right here, which was Tuesday. The next morning, when the gap up occurred, you likely got filled for approximately 88 cents. So number one, we're buying at less than we wanted, which is a good thing, number one. Number two, our stop is still at 40 cents, still has not gotten triggered. And if you bought at 88 and you get stopped out at 40, you're already going to lose less than your one risk unit that we're going into the trade with. If by next week, the Qs isn't below 1750, we're going to exit that trade for, again, either a very small gain or a very small loss. That's what it's looking like so far. Risk is the key. There's no reason to worry about it. It's going to happen. So as long as you mitigate your losses, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, you come up with a plan and you follow that plan, that is going to be the difference between a profitable trader and a non-profitable trader. If you're watching this video right now, you probably want to trade the stock market for a gain. So if you're doing that, if you want to trade the markets, if you love trading, if you love investing, if you love the stock market, it's all about coming up with a plan and being able to follow that plan. I got to give another shout out to another real life trader. I got a phone call yesterday. Two traders asked me to celebrate with them because, ladies and gentlemen, two traders from real life trading paid off their final credit card bill. $10,000 gone, vanished, kaboom. The credit card debt is gone. Now, they did specifically instruct me to say that that was not all from trading profits, okay? So I'm not going to here to say that they trade their way to pay off their credit card bill. But what is absolutely certain is they took an understanding, they took a principle, they realized what they needed to be in order to become profitable traders, which is better risk mitigators, understanding that you have to save money, that you have to pay yourself first, that you have to build a system. That's something else that real life trading focuses on. If you guys have never gotten a chance, I highly recommend checking out one of the greatest videos I've ever watched on our YouTube channel. It's actually the Financial Fundamentals taught by Brad Reed. This is a very, very good set of classes. It's under our playlist. Click on Financial Fundamentals, and one of these classes is about getting out of debt. Right there, class number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, paying off all of your credit card bills is a big deal. Totally gone. I have debt. I have zero debt. No credit card debt. All my credit card is gone. This is something that we do teach other traders to focus on. Not just trading, not just profiting from the markets, but also getting out of debt, building your emergency fund, creating a budget, making a will, the financial do's and don'ts. Very, very good program. Also entirely free, and I highly encourage you to check it out. Don't have tons of trades to talk about today. Just want to give you guys a little bit of a wrap up. Bottom line, the Qs, the SPY can do anything. I have no idea which way they're going to break out. Apple looks a little bit more bullish than bearish. We are still in Kroger bearish on the trading rooms. We're going to drop our stop on Kroger here relatively soon. We're in Ralph Lauren bullish, ticker symbol RL, got triggered in a few days ago, up decently well on that one. We're in GoPro still. GPRO, probably going to get stopped out next week for a small loss, but we are in that trade. Ticker symbol LN, we're in bullish, probably going to get stopped out of that for a full R loss, but we're going to keep an eye on it and see what ends up happening. But yes, we do have a few trades. We do track all of our trades. We're very transparent. The winners, the losers, they're all right here, and we track them each and every single month. Two other trades I got to give a shout out. Robin Ying and a few other traders on Tyson Foods. Look at this trade. Good Googa Mooga. Here's your long-term moving average. This thing opened at the 100. My notes on this morning is it could fade immediately. If it does not work as support, watch for the short. That was my analysis this morning. I said, okay, guys, if it opens up, it's either going to bounce or break. It did not break. Did not bounce. Boom, boom, boom. Rollover, classic Nice job, Mr. Robin. Great trade on that one. And if I may pat myself on the back, we took this trade on ticker symbol PPG this morning. Yes, we called it live. Yes, we watched it. This was a perfect, flawless, immaculate, wonderful, delicious, and profitable bearish cap and go. And we came in here on the 1 minute, baby, and played this beast. Here it is on the 1 minute charts. And again, this trade took about 5 minutes to set up. So we were sitting there watching this one all morning. Entry. I gave the stop a little bit of room. I'm not going to lie. I knew since it was the free week, there'd be a lot of people watching this trade. So I gave it a little bit of wiggle room. But anyway, the trade did end up working. Yeah, the stop was way the heck up here. Next week, if we ever get this trade again, we're going to tighten that stop up right there. A few traders did take that trade. And did really, really good on it. Fresh out the gate. Great trade. Jaden, got to give a shout out to you. He did amazing first room. Guys, this was one of the best free weeks we've ever had. And the reason I say that is because really it's only the third or fourth one we've ever had anyway. So I'm pumped, ladies and gentlemen. So excited. Hoping that each and every one of you decide to sign up with the Real Life Trading Floors before the start of next week, because next week we're getting back into the groove. It's no longer free. It's here. Make sure you get in on this action. The 149 deal is over. The midnight stroke of the 15th of October, 8 days, 8 hours, 18 minutes, 17 seconds. Be there or be a square. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later. Enjoy your weekend. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.